up, YouTube? Starting off this video, have issues going on with the car. Sounds like a freaking loud ass V8, or if I would have put like a fart can exhaust on my car, and I smell exhaust fumes like crazy in the car. So I was trying to figure out what's going on. Obviously it sounds like an exhaust leak, but all my exhaust parts are like bolted up, so I couldn't figure out what's going on. Couldn't figure out what's going on because I don't have any boost. I'm gonna see if you guys can see that right there. Somehow, yeah, the turbo came unbolted from the manifold. Don't ask me how. Bolts backed out, so obviously the car, that's the reason why it's when exhaust fumes, the car sounds like shit. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the shield, take everything apart, take the bolts out, and I gotta go get some new bolts and then bolt them back in. Then head to my boy's shop so we can go ahead and retighten everything back up. And I don't know how these bolts backed out, but they did. So let's go ahead and get everything apart. Okay guys, sorry about the wind. Got it apart, now you can really see it. See? Gapped. Like a whole hand in between the turbo and everything else. You can barely see on this side, because you can see the gasket. See the gasket came out? There's a gap right there. Don't know how that shit backed out, but it did. And just so you guys know, that shouldn't happen, but it brings up the issue of making sure you have another car. If you're gonna modify your car, you need to make sure you always have a backup. Don't have just one car that you're modifying, because things do happen, guys. Alright, so now what I'm gonna attempt to do is try to get one of these bolts out so that I can take it to the store and get matching bolts. Wish me luck. As you can see, I'm in 2016. We're off to go to Fastenal so we can get these bolts. Basically a whole set, bolts, washers, everything. So see you guys when I get there. Okay guys, I've been all over B&A Industrial, man. This is the place to go in Texas if you need bolts and stuff. I also went to this place too. It's another place somebody recommended to me. Fastenal. They were good good as far as getting the lock washers and the nuts I need. I went to B&A to actually get the actual studs. Let me show you guys right quick. Right here, the actual studs, because mine are studs that go up into the manifold and bolt through the turbo, which is a pain in the butt. All Fastenal had was the actual rod. Let me show you the rod. The actual long rod. I'll have to cut myself, and like most people, I don't just have tools like that to cut that stuff. Maybe my friend is at the shop, so I'm holding on to it right now. I'm hoping these little studs will get the job done. So I need to patch it up just so I can drive to the shop tonight, so then he can redo everything and we can put the Loctite on. There you go, it's the stud. So basically, the nut goes on this end with the lock washer, and it's gonna go up through the turbo. And I'm gonna put some Loctite on it this time. Loctite should have been put on it last time, so it's never coming off. That's the worst feeling in the world, is obviously from your turbo to come unbolted from your manifold. That shouldn't happen. I know some of you guys are gonna ask the question, well, what about if you want to get the turbo off? I'm only putting Loctite on one side from the thread into the actual manifold. So if I ever decide to upgrade turbos, which I seriously doubt, I mean, that turbo can handle up to 400 horsepower on its own. That's plenty for that car. I don't plan on going more than 400 anyways, if I decide to go that high. I just have to undo the nut on one end and slide it out from the bottom, and there you go. The whole point of doing this is so it doesn't back out again. It shouldn't be backing out, period. Like I said, sounds like the first shop, SCW, didn't tighten it down. I don't know. I don't want to name any names or whatever, but I mean, still, that shouldn't be happening. So we're gonna go home, and hopefully I can do a quick patch job on it, just so I can drive it all the way out to the shop, and then he can take it all apart and get it redone. So let's head back to the house. Okay guys, back at the house again. This is what I bought. Like I said, the nuts, the lock washer, some Loctite to go on the thread, so these won't back out. I forgot to mention this, I had to buy a wrench. Don't have any wrenches. Obviously, in order to do a job like that, you can't use a socket. There's the studs, and here's the long stud. If I can't make these fit, I have to cut down. So wish me luck, guys. It's a beast of a job. Actually annoying, but I'm gonna have to lift it and screw it in. So we'll see if we can't figure this out. If not, only option I have is to drive it to the shop open like this and take my time when I get there so we can remove all this stuff. So we'll see. Okay guys, long story short, I ended up taking off the manifold. I mean, it's just impossible to screw these things in upside down. I sliced myself pretty freaking good too doing it. So that's what it looks like. You guys want to see what it looks like. So see, the screws go up right here, go up. So it's impossible. You see the room I got to work with to try to get these 4 studs in. So I'm trying to figure something out. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw the studs in. Obviously it would be the smart thing from the bottom of it, and then place it back on top. And if I could just get 2 of the nuts in, maybe like this corner and this corner in, then I'm good to go. Oh man, I sliced myself pretty good. Let me see, zoom that out. Look at that, went all the way sliced right there. So I'm gonna try to thread these things in, it up this way, like this. Sorry about the lighting. Thread these things in, like kind of like this one's already in. So I'm stuck in there. Amazing. It's like it's got Loctite, but I'm going to put the Loctite on now. Thread these things in so they don't back out and go backwards. We'll see if my idea works. If I could just get 2 of them in, that's good enough so I can drive to the shop. Then he'll have the tools to take everything apart. Alright, back at it. Okay, there you guys go. There's the 3 new ones I got. It's a little bit longer than the original one. But this one's stuck in there, so it feels like it doesn't have Loctite on it. So I have no clue why the other 3 backed out. I don't have Loctite on these 3 just in case right now. Again, my goal is just to get it bolted in there, and when I get to the shop, he can take it apart and Loctite it and do it proper way. So it's good that I have these studs in here. I'm going to attempt to put it back on and see if I can't at least get a nut on either corner. Back, that's something. I have a bolt right here that's in here. I have a bolt, excuse me. Right here that's in here that I don't even know how to begin to get. This thing is like. Yeah, this thing is like seized in there. Rusted in there. I don't even know how to even begin to get that one out. So I have to take one of these threads out and have the 3 in here and plus this one. So let's go ahead and take one of them out. Sorry again, sorry about the sun, it's a bright day. Take one of them out. I think it's this one in the corner, and we'll go at it again. On a side note, before I put this thing back on, I found where the rattling's coming from right there. One of the bolts came out. The rattling right here. What I thought was this piece right here that I replaced right here. It was actually that. So I'll throw another bolt back in there before I put the manifold back in. Alright guys, the best I could do is get the studs in there. I got them in there now at least, but there's no way I can screw them in from underneath, man. I just don't see it happening. But at least I got 4 of them in there, so it's aligned and the gasket's aligned. I fixed the rattling thing right here, so I'm about to call the shop. The only option right now, besides towing the car, I mean it's drivable, obviously there's no power, so drive it out to the shop and let them fix it. So I'm gonna give them a call and see what they recommend. You ain't looked at the videos, huh, man? You got like that manifold videos about the Eclipse 2000. The video, my dyno videos had 4K already.
I gotta wait for Jeff to get back. He's got my keys.
Oh, you can't even move it?
Yeah, he's right there. He's coming.
Oh, is this the one? This is yours too?
Yeah. That's mine.
This is yours? This is the one that's not 3D? Yeah. Can't see it. Yeah, man. That's the
Toyota motor.
Yeah. See, is that a
JZ?
The 1 or 2?
Yeah, 1. Twin
That's
turbo.
One. I can't see it, guys. I have to get a light so I can see it. Sweet. It's pretty cool, man. And it's swap and everything.
Yeah, all bunch of drift cars.
Ah. Cool. So I'm letting the car cool down, then we're gonna fix that problem. That's
So it said if it has the eye.
Yeah, and this is all drive by wire.
I wonder, did that ECU came with the swap?
I guess. Probably.
Did yours come with everything? Wow, that's.
It's actually blacker than his.
Yeah, that's pretty strong.
I know. I think that if for some reason you got 100 ECU, and then a 110 TPS, I know they don't work together.
No, because it has to control the drive by wire.
Yeah. Well, you know, Drift Motion sells us plates. You can bolt that back housing off.
Yeah.
So it's.
I'm trying to build for this right now because he's my buddy. So I really don't want to buy that.
It's like $8, but.
Let's see your
Maybe 20.
Let's hear your TJZ stuff. Right?
No, it's a Drift Motion. It's a little plate. You take off that electric gear and you slip it in there. Yeah, it makes them lock. Because this controls it to an extent.
20%.
Yeah, and that little plate fixed the wrist.
Where the fuck's my Dr. Pepper there? Oh, God. Hey, man.
Right, so that's your car or you work on the customer's car?
That's my buddy's car. That's my car.
Okay, you working on this car? Oh. You used to work with Steve, too? Everybody used to work with Steve? Sorry it's so dark, guys. It is late at night. It's 2:40 with the TJZ in it. Sounds nice, but it's loud. Yeah, wow, that's loud. That's loud. Wow, that's loud. Is it drift car too?
Oh, these are all, yeah, this is the most drift car of them all. This thing's business in the front, business in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's ear piercing loud. Wow, that hurt. That hurt.
That's not even red line.
Is that your red line? That's
Fucking red light.
Are you're on the light? The spider?
Yes.
yes.
Chris told me there's a spider living in your car.
Listen, as soon as you cranked it up, I was like, what is this shit?
I want to know where that fucking spider is now.
You guys can't see, we have to crank it up. Go ahead. I got crackle, but I don't want to crackle like that. Yeah, people are like, you just cut your muffler and shit off, man, you get the loud sound. Nah, I don't want any of that. I spend that money on the exhaust to hear all that, that's too much. Do you have the tools to weld in here too?
Yeah.
The weld now?
Yeah. I've had a welder.
Hey, remember we were talking about the welding AFR gauge? You ever got welded into the downpipe? You got to do the bung? And then, of course,
we didn't do that at the shop.
No, we screwed it into the secondary L2 sensor.
Oh.
And then
you want to run the secondary L2 sensor?
I doubt it. Thing hasn't read since we left Steve's shop, man. He was thinking it was the power source connected to. Yes, sir? Yes, sir.
LSU 4.9, brand new. This is stuck at 14.7.
AM.
No, his turbo literally is rattled off the manifold. So.
Yeah, the bolts, fucking studs just came out. I know, you tell me. I had 2 shops working on this car before I went to PRT. SCW is the one who installed the turbo.
SCW installed the turbo kit.
I'm finding some things they've done sloppy. That's why I went to PRT, and Stratton's been correcting things ever since. This is the latest issue.
You need North washers.
That was inside the toolbox.
It was on top of the snap on box.
Cliff, I pulled that picture on back in the What's up?
Looking on this thing.
I just got offered another.
These don't fit either.
It's the 12 and the 13.
Huh?
I just got offered another B20 Civic. It's an EF though.
B20's slow, don't got B6 in.
Yeah.
Dude, everyone fucking got a B20 it seems like.
Yeah, because they all went brick CRVs.
Time to go spend that 50 grand for a Type R, man.
I need it.
You have transmission problems, not the first thing you buy. We should never bought that car the first year.
Sorry, man. We just got this toolbox.
I told you it's a 12 up top and 13
Well, I
on the side,
know,
yeah.
but I'm trying to just bought this toolbox. I'm trying to figure out what everything is.
Do we need a socket?
I need a swivel.
But I say I use a socket, and when I got my socket set
I'm
on.
trying to use my fancy tool.
Yeah, you want to use the fancy tool? It's cool, man. But then again, I did take it off and slice my finger open, so I mean, shit.
What's he doing?
You can look at it. My turbo came on bolted from the manifold. Yeah, oh shit. That's a big old shit. That's a major exhaust leak. It shouldn't happen ever. So that's why, like I tell people, I have a no, the side, yeah, the side, those 13s.
The bottom, yeah, the bottom.
It's
Top,
only yeah, the tops are 12, the sides are bottom, you would call it, or 13. That's it. It's only $4.
perfect.
And then you have to unplug that, of course, and I just pulled it out and went straight up.
Okay.
And I sliced myself on this thing. I'll lose my bolts now, man.
Alright.
I'll lose my bolts now, like you did at PRT, losing shit.
Well, this floor's a little bit cleaner than his. So.
Yeah, he also has like 87 cars out there, too. But basically, my boy Stratton is gonna go ahead and fix this. The first thing we're gonna do, we gotta get my car sounding the way it should be sounding. Evade the press, top part, the clip. Push the clip down. There you go. Where's the light at? You know the light?
Yeah, I do.
I think it's outside. He's using it, right?
Don't need it right now.
Hey, this before you pull that off, there's a lock washer at the top.
Sitting there?
Yeah, you can see them now. You couldn't see them before. See them?
Okay.
Take those out before you leave. Oh, see that lock washer. Remember I told you to take this thing off.
Right. Make me a metal tray.
Yeah. Hey, for Christmas I get you a metal tray, man. I told you. Now it'll pop by like that.
Which one is it? I don't know. That's where you fucked up. God damn it, Jim.
Alright. There you go, now just go straight up. There you go. Watch out, that's a gasket. There.
It's alright.
And see, you can see what I'm talking about. One side didn't put it because it's still in there. You can see it. That's the one thing I couldn't back it out. See? So it's so close.
Okay.
And then the other two, the two longer ones are the new ones I bought, and the short one's the one that came. The short one's the one that came with the kit or whatever.
You don't think it'll hit there?
What?
When it's all the way up?
When it goes up?
Yeah.
Well, but I didn't replace two of them. I only put two.
I
of
know,
them.
but
These two are open.
the longer ones here,
They're on this side.
and they shouldn't hit.
No.
Okay.
Look, it's number air right there.
Right.
Number there right there. Yeah, those two won't hit.
Okay.
That's why I was like, okay, cool, it worked out.
Where's your hardware?
Oh, in the bag. Okay. I had to buy new hardware because then it all fell out.
Dude, were you dropping when it fell off?
Oh my God.
see.
This he just put Loctite. The top one right here is Loctite. Then you can tell. See,
Yeah, it ain't moving.
it ain't moving. So the
So I
other
ain't
three
worried
moved.
about that.
So like the other three moved though, and it was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, you know?
I bet they put Loctite
You know what I think it is?
Huh.
I think it's mostly a thing of multiple people are working on the same cars. You know, they're bouncing back and forth.
Me and you, we never touched anything on a turbo ever.
I know, but I'm saying like at the shop.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
So when people, like he starts working on it, Luigi starts working on it, he leaves.
Yeah, they won't know who
yeah,
did what.
Yeah, they don't know who did what. So they're assuming when I see it in there that he did it and then just keep on going. So the bad practice. That's why you do the. So I have a question. I gotta ask a question on stream. You put the Loctite on that. You put the Loctite, like you put it at the top right there, so then it won't back out, right?
Right.
If you go in the future, hypothetical, I go to exchange turbos, I want to get like a bigger turbo. The fuck does that come out there?
Impact.
Is it impact wrench it?
Oh, yeah.
So you have to
They
think
they make special sockets. You can slip on these threads and turn to the left, and they'll pull them right out.
Okay, so it's not hard. It's just still. I don't plan on changing.
It's like vibration proof.
Okay.
But, I mean, you change the turbo, it don't matter because these are stuck in here. Just that one, but I'm not worried about it at all. Honestly.
You guys had to ask because the
Yeah.
audience, other people are asking.
No, for sure.
Because they like your informative videos. They like your screen time. I'll show you how many views you've gotten.
Put my Instagram on there.
I can add it. I was gonna add the shop to it once you give me a card. Do you have a card for it yet?
No. Well, I have a flag. So I think I'm gonna do instead of like bolting on here first and picking up turbo,
You bolt it onto that.
and then they can move the whole turbo and then see how it moves like that.
Yeah.
And just, I just need to let it. I'm about to pull a fan right here and let it cool down a little bit because this turbo's ridiculously hot.
It's a true Garrett, man. It's a true Garrett. It was straight import.
Put this one on your Civic.
Hell no, man. Big old fast. You know how much lag it'll be? I got enough lag now.
It'll never spool.
Like now, right? Like now, right? It never spools.
Overall, trying to be
Put the hell. Sweet. It's plugged in.
That was good.
I'll be back. We're gonna put the fan on it. It cool down because the Garrett's still too hot. I will, man.
I have school too.
I try to keep him busy. He was at PIT. I kept him busy.
You're gonna talk to Zach and tell him.
Drop them both. It's still fucking hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds a lot better.
Yeah, working on it. Waiting for the cool off. That big old fan on it. We're getting there. We're getting there. Try to get it.
So I'm putting silicone in the lock washer so it'll stick on the stud, and I put the nut on because it sucks.
There you go. You kind of have to, guys. Kind of hard with the light.
Silicone should keep it stuck on there temporarily.
Temporarily, yeah. So I have to get the.
I'll take off my hat.
You work in here, you gotta take the hat out. Kind of hard to film this, guys. Pretty much it's gonna be one corner. It's gonna be the same on all. Except for the one on the bottom right hand side, you can get from underneath the car.
Not the easiest job in the world, but at least it's not that bad.
Not the intake manifold, right?
I'll put a ratchet wrench on it this time.
Alright guys, the video's running kind of long, but give you an update. We got all 4 bolts in. Pain in the ass. Now we're going to use a long extension to get one of these bolts, which we can get filmed.
The easiest one.
Yeah, the easiest one you can get. This long extension is connected way up there. You probably won't be able to see it right there. Best thing I can give you guys. Way up there to get to that one bolt. I need to tell right there. So we're trying to tighten them down right now.
Put the impact on it.
So yeah, it's Yeah, it should never happen to you guys, but if it does, just know it's a pain in the ass. Yes, that's an RX-7.
Yeah.
13.
They're all 13?
Yeah, 13.
Oh, okay.
You can barely see it right there. That's the boat we're trying to tighten right there. I love this motherfucker. Alright, you guys can see he's got it tight. He's got those mechanic hands, small hands. I can't do it.
Wish I had Filipino hands.
Hey! What's up? Yeah, you can get that. You get that tight shit right there.
Kevin placed a turbo on his RB like 3 times or 4 times.
Damn.
That shit. I don't know how the hell you did that so many times.
Yeah.
What kind of turbo is it? Chinese turbo?
No, I bought an eBay
Factory.
blew it up with the first drift event.
Well, your first turbo blew up. You bought
That's
eBay.
an eBay turbo. You go to yourself. You got the pipe. You're lucky you fit. 'Cause most of those kids don't even fit. You got to cut the weld, fabricate. They say the RSX. They got the Musa kit, the eBay kit. Will actually fit an RSX.
I love the Musa.
2 or 3 pipes you got to cut, and then bam, will bolt up the type S or the regular one. This is a good kick to buy. It's the turbo to jump. You go spend some money on the quality turbo, and then they got the precision or something. They buy the whole kit. And they go
A Musa's got pretty good quality control.
What size is that?
What? This is a ball bearing 28.
Yeah, this is a ball bearing.
That nut.
Oh, 12.
Swivel wrap.
13.
Oh yeah, I had a whole set from Harbor Freight, but I lost them all.
Okay, let's go another view. Watching Strand at work. It's been a couple months since Strand has seen this bad boy. Pretty happy to see him.
It fell apart while I didn't see it.
I think not because of my doing. So y'all can see, I had to take out the downpipe to get room, unloosen it to get room, so we can wiggle it, so we can make sure we get all 4 of these bolts tightened. Yeah, it's really a pain in the ass job, honestly, really. But we'll get it. We got them tight. We just want to make sure they're tight, as they should be, with Loctite, of course. So you guys see, 96 flush again. Just trying to tighten. Alright guys, we got all together. That sounds so much better. Yeah, you tell me. You sound like a fucking dump truck. Sounds a lot better. It's a smash now.
I don't hear it leaking.
I'd stop it a lot better. You know when you crank it up, I'd smell that oil right too. None of the gasket leaking?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just your cold packs are really loud for yours.
Well, that's how it's always been. The tick,
Yeah. That sounds normal though, right? Yeah, it's not leaking. Yeah.
I wanted to see if we had a bolt to fit in there, but I already put the passenger in the other spot, another passenger in here because I think it's going out of here. Because that was rattling, and then it was picking up. Yeah.
Well, it's not leaking anymore. It's on a lot better.
Well, yeah, I can put all that shit back together. Go ahead and get the, I gotta get the shit going on. Another passenger side. Yeah. I gotta put it all back together, guys. Yeah. Okay, car is done, guys. You hear it? Sounds fucking wonderful again. Back to A1 status. Alright, guys, I'll go over it tomorrow, but everything's bolted up, back together. I'm so happy. Bitch, pain in the ass. But don't forget to click like and subscribe. I think we're gonna go get some food. I thank you to the shop. I'll give them a shout out and put the description below, guys. But we're gonna get some food and test it to make sure it can still boost. Peace. Bonus footage. Car driving, sounding great. My boy Stratton right there.
Yeah, we got it.
Good job, man. I need to get your car too, man.
I don't even make one.
Or give me the banners. I can put guys.
Sure. Cheap prices.
Running great. In the 240 right in that bonus coverage. Stratton's 240 right here. What kind of motors in here? What kind of swap you got?
1JZ GT.
Yeah. Why is the seatbelt going left?
Oh shit! Oh shit! It died. I know it died.
Shit.
And first gear's a bitch.
God damn. With the ratty seatbelt. What the fuck is going on? Why
Sorry,
you guys driving?
I'm trying to multitask.
Holy shit, I can hold the wheel while you trying, dude.
This is filmed on private property, so I'm not drinking and driving.
There you go.
It is. This is my shop complex.
In Mexico. Oh, this is where they let my shot go like that too. Oh yeah, this thing pulls, man, but we got to work at the diet part.
Let me show you the wheels.
Yeah, come on. Oh, I got this car.
Woo, motherfucker died right off turning.
Died twice. Oh my god, 240. Oh my god, 240. Let's see some folk wheels.